Hey guys, this is Karthik from Apex Fencer and I'm back with your daily dose of charts for tomorrow's trading session. And my health is a lot better than it was yesterday. Now, before we move on to the new trades for tomorrow's trading session, talking about the watchlist trades that I walked you through yesterday. Out of those 8, we had just one trigger today, that was PL, and that hit the target. So, a good day for the watchlist, and I hope it was a good day for you too. Even the indices, they went more or less exactly in accordance with the zones and the option chain levels that we had discussed yesterday. Now moving on to the trades for tomorrow's trading session, starting with the first one, we have PALE. PALE seems to have given a breakout on the upside, so we would like to go for a long trade at the nearest swing high, which had been acted as which has been acting which had been acting as resistance before it broke out at 1335. So we'll go long at 1335, stop loss at 1320, ideal targets 1% on the upside. Going ahead to IndusInd Bank. IndusInd Bank, we will again. Yesterday, if you remember, I told you guys we were going to short IndusInd under 600. We were preferring a breakdown trade, but that never happened, and it took a move. It saw a chance to run upside and ran wildly. So we are going to go for a long position now at the nearest resistance, which should turn support now at 625. Stop loss at 616. Ideal targets 1% on the upside. Now moving on to the next one, MFSL. Here again we like to go for a resistance turn support trade at 604, 605. So the idea is to go for a long position at 604. Stop loss just under the previous swing high at 596. Ideal targets 1% on the upside. Moving on to Oro Pharma. Oro Pharma, we are going to go for a long position. It gave a strong breakout of the resistance at 810. So that is where we are going to plan our long trades. Resistance turn support, simple understanding. Stop loss at 800. Ideal targets 1% on the upside. Moving on to the next one, SR Transfen. SR Transfen, we are going to go for a breakout trade at this one because it seems to have shown a lot of buying today. Almost the entire trading session it was in buying, one directional movement. So we are going to go for a long position above 660 because that was a strong support and it was broken on the downside recently. So if that is reclaimed, then it should see a smooth up move till 665, 670. So we are going to go for a long above 660. Stop loss at 650. Ideal targets 1% on the upside. Moving on to Apollo Hospitals. Apollo Hospitals, we have an established support at 1635, which was reclaimed today, and it is visible, as you can see. The price tried to break it, but it got a big bounce and it was respected. So we are going to go for a long position at 1635, stop loss at 1615, ideal targets 1% on the upside. The charts are really simple, and if you have watched the phase analysis video that I uploaded a couple of weeks ago, you will be able to understand most of it. If you are still not able to understand, you should go check that video out again because that will surely help you get it. Now for escorts, we have a long position again planned. As you can see, it was the ceiling of the range that it was contained in, 1100 to 1200. So we are going to go for a long position at 1200. Stop loss at 1185. Ideal targets 1% on the upside. Moving on to the final equity script that we have for today, TVS Motors. Now yes, this is a new addition to the watch list, but it's something that we track regularly. So let's see how it goes. We are going to go for a long position on TVS Motors. It has broken that range of 430 to 440, and it has been going up, and now it has completed the higher high and higher low formation. A new high is yet to be made. So we are going to go for a long position at 449, stop loss at 444, ideal targets 1% on the upside. Now these are all the equity trades that I had to discuss with you guys. Now moving on to my favorite part, the indices. Now starting with Nifty. Now Nifty, we have an important zone at 11,500, 11,480, 11,500. That 20-point zone, if that is being sustained, we can see an up move all the way till 11,600. If that is not being sustained, we can see a down move till 11,420, 11,430. So that is a very key level. Now when we talk about the levels from option chain, we have 11,600. With total standing open interest of 2.3 million contracts, pretty hefty, and significant at 11,700, pretty far away, with 241,000 added contracts. Now there has also been a lot of call unwinding on Nifty, so that means there is a lot of range for the price to move on the upside. Let's see whether it goes or not. On the support side, we have 11,500 as immediate support with 961,000 added contracts, which is pretty close by. Significant support at 11,400 with 661,000 added contracts. The PCR comes out to be at 0.92, which is on the bearish side again, but those are option buyers. So as I always say, they are highly speculative participants. So whether they are right or wrong remains to be seen in tomorrow's market. For tomorrow, I would suggest you can look for longs near 11,480, 11,500. The RR is pretty nice. Stop loss is of less than 100 points and target is of at least 100 points. For conservative traders, you can go short under 11,440 or long above 11,575, 11,580, depending on the kind of confirmation that you get. Coming on to Bank Nifty. Now, Bank Nifty, the Fibonacci retracements that we have been using since a couple of days is still, just as intact. That level has not been broken yet. And when we talk about the recent zones, we have immediate zone at 22,200 and 22,600 as the supply or resistance on the upside. So the idea is to go long near 22,600 and short near 22,800, depending on the kind of confirmation that you get, because those are the important levels as per the charts. Now coming to the option chain, we have resistance at 22,500 with 8,900 added contracts. I know it's very little, but the total open interest at that price is pretty big. We have significant resistance at 23,000 with total standing 1 million open interest. Now even on Bank Nifty, there has been a lot of call unwinding. So there's a lot of room for the price to move on the upside. So, it's not, tomorrow doesn't really seem like a day where you'd like to go aggressively short. But let's see how it goes. On the support side, we have 22,400 as your immediate support with 100,000 added contracts, and 22,200 with significant support with 230,000 added contracts. PCR comes out to be at 0.96, so the PCR has decreased, which means that even the buyers, they are backing off from all those puts that they had purchased a couple of days ago. Let's see how it goes in tomorrow's trading session. I would advise you guys to wait for at least a couple of candles that are formed. For example, at least till let's say 9:45 or 10 before you decide to trade on the index. Don't just jump because there are some sudden green or sudden red candles coming. Now these are all the charts that I had to discuss with you guys today. I hope you guys like the analysis and I hope you guys are consistently making money. As always, if you want any of this material, the charts, the option chain or the watch list, feel free to check out the Telegram channel at @ApexFinServe, the Instagram and the Twitter handles too. We post everything everywhere for you guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment something nice, subscribe to the channel of course, and press that bell notification icon too. I hope you have a fantastic green trading session tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching guys. Have a good night. Bye.